Monsieur Hollart looked crushed. It was true he was a mouse of a man. Still, he was doing his best.
"Take this and put it on,"
said Tetu, pulling out a black cap from his jacket pocket. Timidly, as if it were a candle snuffer, Monsieur Hollart put the cap on his head.
"It doesn't fit,"
he complained.
"Where has he gone? What have you done with him? He's disappeared,"
shouted Didier.
"What a good trick!"
Monsieur Hollart suddenly felt liberated from his worries.
"Oh, this is wonderful, Tetu,"
he said, putting his two very visible hands on either side of the dwarf's face and kissing him loudly. Forgetting his fear, he said with the excitement of a child,
"I'm going to find out if anyone else can see me. Wait here."
"If you see your reflection, don't worry. No one else will," Didier called after him. They waited until he had gone.
"I told everyone at the theatre to pretend he was invisible if they saw him wearing the black cap,"
said Didier seriously. Jan chuckled.
"Jan, it's not funny,"
snapped Tetu.
"If this fail, be a gibbering wreck and to us. If it works, he might find the courage he needs."
"How did you get everybody to agree to it, Didier?" asked Jan.
"Oh, simple,"
said Didier.
"I told them they wouldn't get paid if they let the cat out the bag."
"Brilliant! Masterly!"
said Tetu with a sudden laugh.
"It works,"
said Miller, rushing back into the room.
"We could make our fortune with it,"
said Tetu, bringing him down to the back.
"If we must stay alive. We fought enough.
Before to Kaliowski's, Jan went down and stood in the center of the empty stage. He looked out over the shadowy shoreline of empty seats. It seemed to him that there was no lonelier place to stand than here, the home of illusion, with its haunting dread of failure. He could almost hear Topperland call out to the audience,
"No bullet can harm me. I have drunk from the cup of everlasting life."
Jan knew then that he had come back to Paris to face the pistol, to catch the bullet. If he survived, Sido too would be free. As he stood there, he heard a voice he recognized from a long time ago. He didn't call out or ask who was there. He knew enough now not to question what the spirit said. "There is nothing to fear, except the power you give to your own demons." Jan and Didier were watching as on the dot of 7, Kaliowski's beetle-black carriage pulled up outside the building where he lived. 2 servants came out, supporting a woman between them, and lifted her into the carriage. The only hint that she was not human was that her feet never touched the ground. Shortly afterwards, Kaliowski and his hound Balthazar climbed into the carriage, and it set off in the direction of the theatre. Jan smiled to himself. The man had taken the bait. At the side entrance, Didier knocked 3 times. The door opened, and the beaming, rosy face of Jeanne appeared. She stood on tiptoe and threw her arms round Didier's neck, planting kisses on his
"What kept you, my old bear?"
She stopped, seeing Jan. "Who's this?"
"He's a friend. To deliver something to Ken Kaliowski."
Didier leant forward to kiss her.
You don't mind if he goes up the back way, do you?"
"It's on the floor,"
whispered Jeanne, looking round anxiously.
"Is there anyone else who might demand your attention this evening apart from me?"
asked Didier. She giggled, and he squeezed her tight. Jan left them to it, quickly moved up the stairs. The silence had a strange, eerie quality to it, as if the house had become detached from the rest of the world. End of Disc 4.